So before I get started, I just wanted to give a shout out to some small businesses, and I want to do this every time. So if you have a small business, please do feel free to comment it below or message me in any way. And first, for flies and supplies, we got the Flysmith, of course, at the flysmith.co. And for jigs and supplies, we have Ruben Flores Jigs, and that's rubenfloresjigs.com. And Ruben, RUBEN FLORES, jigs. Rods and saltwater rods, and rods in general, got Gulfstream Customs here in Palm Beach County, and that's gulfstreamcustoms.com. And in Lake Worth for pretty much all your boating needs and saltwater fishing, and freshwater, but really saltwater. Jam's packed full of gems. Tuppence Marine, and that's tuppencemarineCom since 1956, I believe. And cast nets, we got Caesar's Cast Nets based out of Miami, and that's caesarscastnets.com. And let us see. And for fabrication and machine works, we have BSD, and that's bsdfabworkx.com. And that's based out of Palm Beach County as well. So I hope everyone has a beautiful evening that sees this. And if you know a business that you value, I'm more than happy to put them on the list, because really trying to get a list going so when I do focus long enough to get some stuff on the site, I'll have a directory for rods, everything, and I'll just have links to their site. And fly tires, you name it. And I'm also making a list of channels, so I gotta do that too. So if you have a channel, also feel free to just message me a list randomly, I guess, because then I'll make a page on RageBase for that. And it's really anything. It doesn't have to be fishing related. It could be anything, knives or fabrication. Like, it all is tied in together too. Like fiberglass, it'd be nice to have like a fiberglass reach out. But yeah, so got some books also I'm really excited about, and these are all from Code. Thank you kindly, because I have $1 in my Venmo, but found 8 books for 29 bucks, and had this. This is pretty a good standard book just to have a good compilation. And this was actually my grandpa's. It was on a shelf for as long as I can remember. Nice field guide. I used to have North American Mammals too, but I lost it. And oh, hey Swordberg, hey Mr. Cool Cat. Pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent day. And my future spot. Well, man, I've had so many random little small businesses. Like the first one probably being, I guess, feather hair clips, and then was too young to do an Etsy, so just kind of relied on running into interested people, and that's when I realized you are a good billboard, and that's why I won't wear like designer clothes like the Louis Vuitton or whatever monograms and stuff. It doesn't do it for my eyes, and like Chanel, I know too much. And it just doesn't interest me that much. I'll like sell the stuff, that's pretty cool, but and the leather does hold up, like it does hold up. And I don't know about today, but old stuff holds up. But shoot, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, yeah, and then you have like, and I'm talking small businesses, like no business ID number and stuff like that, like Etsy, Like, they make it so difficult. And you have Facebook that ideally would be a great tool, and it promotes itself as such. I've seen plenty of commercials or advertisements how like promoting yourself in Facebook groups and small business and artisans and like crafty stuff. But the groups, I don't know if they end up like self-policing or what, like too much, because like for instance, a lot of the jewelry, like DIY jewelry groups, I will join, or like just jewelry making groups. A lot of them, either I'll get messaged or just straight up denied. And if I get denied, like I started noticing, because I'd go back to the group and I still wasn't approved, or else it'll say like join group again, and I'll message and they'll say because I had a Facebook page attached to my like Facebook, and that Facebook page had an Etsy link, and like some of them will be like vending like ideas and stuff like that, but I think it gets self-policed. And then when things do like get really good, if they do get shut down, like there was this one group, you can do raffles, and everyone just, it was like $1 per spot, and you could choose how many spots. Say if you wanted $50 for whatever object you made, just put 50 raffles, and everybody does a raffle, and you just give the group moderator or owner $3, I think, because like moderating and stuff. And it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's, you know, not only won cool stuff, but you were able to like give everyone a shot, and like nobody was out too much, and it was fun. But it got shut down. I'm on my dad's. Very nice. So getting right into it, going to make some more weighted things, but I think I'm gonna stick to this bright thing, and I'm going to go with pink, a lighter blue, and it's going to be inspired by Ruben Flores. His jig here, the classic Elite Azula with spinner. It's not going to have an added spinner, but man, I've had the listing up on my computer for so long, I need to make something in these colors. And it's inspired by this. I'm hoping to scoop a pack or two of these up soon. There's a coupon code for 20% off. So if you check out his channel, you'll be able to see it. And it's, I believe, the same here, Ruben Flores Jigs. And yeah, it was a great, I finally caught a live stream, and it was like, I don't know, just perfect. His wife's friend makes earrings, wooden earrings, so they're super light, really uh, practical. So, alright. I also did do a little more organizing. So discombobulated. But I almost could, like, I don't know, square dance in here or something. Whatever people do in a large space. Shoot, there was like a direction. Damn, I need to use my I know better too. I need to write things down. Huh. Well, I don't know. Hope y'all are having a good day. 140, Denny, is that? I was thinking about using white, maybe blue, that'd be nice. I haven't tried this. Came in that kit. Anyway, there's some choices. Get some weight. switched up the little drawers a little bit too, so shit, gotta get recombobulated. Maybe a piece of paper out here. Recombobulated. Oh yeah, this you could get like for $4. And this was the other book. There's one more that was on my grandpa's shelf, and I used to have it, but it's either at my parents' house or I'm not too sure. However, I didn't really think that I was gonna be able to find a picture of it. I thought or find a listing for it, but there's loads of them, and I really got this for nostalgic reasons. But it's perfect for the bag. It doesn't take up too much room. Because there's quite a few fish that I get absolutely confused, and I'm really trying to learn how to draw them. I only did one layer, but I'm going to be doing the speckles here after one more layer because I want to put like pearlescent down here, and it's going to be a spotted sea trout flank. I discovered the beautiful world of flanks. And I was looking for prints to practice. I was either going to go for the water, like the surface of the water, try to learn how to draw that, or fish, but I wanted to get the patterns and colors seared into my mind because I'm not very good at scales. I get a little lazy with them. So, hey. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Like a chimino. I just want something like kind of fail-proof as far as being able to cast and a little intuitive to fish. It would be nice because I'm very good with my print. I didn't come back live when I was fishing because I'll be totally real. I fell asleep waiting for the tide change. Fished for a while, but nothing. Besides, okay, the whole time I got one bite, and I hooked it too on the sabiki, and it was the first sabiki I've ever made. And it was just the one that I tied the tiny little flashy things, and it was instant, and like not too instant, not as instant like when there's squid on it, but just. And the only reason why it came off, I was using this tiny, and it's fold up, so bouncing all over the place. I was looking for my phone, and it did come off the hook, but that was enough to really need to make more as soon as possible. I love sabiki, they're fail-proof, and a lot of those smaller fish I want to learn how to prepare. If it's frying them whole, pickling them, and oil, but there's a lot of nutrients to be had, and that's what I'm after. And yeah, but I'm not sure yet. I did put the hooks away, but there's so many random ones in this bowl. I think I'll find it. See, I bought this. I never found one this size until the other day. Found one outside on the canal. Old cat eye. Made my day with this. And hey BP! Phantom evening. Fishes indeed. Hope y'all's night is going beautifully. I had a pretty decent day. The books came. 8 books for $29, and I wish I should get. So. The reason why oh sorry, I didn't mean to scream in the mic. The reason why I shuffle my feet in here is because a lot of times a bead or something will fall and I won't see it, and rather than breaking it, it's a craft room, if you will. But grab this. There's 2 more books that I really want to get. Like right now there's loads of books I want to get. Okay, there's 3, but 2 mainly. The Florida Shipwrecks book. So like $12 for 2 big old books. But this I'm really stoked on. I can't wait to read this in a tent on the beach. Fishing the Atlantic in the Age of Sail. And then I want to read the Florida Shipwrecks book. Rest in Paradise, All Lost at Sea, of course. And then there's a few which okay, so yeah, I grabbed this, it was $4. One of those DK books, very nostalgic. But this is what I call a rainy day book. But I really love these style books because, I mean, it's fun to just grab one of these, I'll say it, picture books. Freaking love the stuff. And, like, I have 2 that, like, I mean, I don't think they're kids' books. They're freaking gorgeously compiled. And it'll be really nice to be able to use this for drawing reference because of the big images. And it stays open. The small books are harder to keep open to use for like drawing references. This is the only thing that I'm not too stoked on. This, I'm not too upset though because there's loads of books and localized books or book specific. It's really hard to find online because there's like just too much online. So it is nice in that aspect. But it is a bunch of like lists of websites and stores, which is neat. I'm not mad at that. Like I collect the antique shop guides. I just I was looking for like another one of these, essentially rainy day books, because it's Florida, it's raining. Which reminds me, the canoe is capsizing currently in the canal. The nose is underwater, and I have to get on that tomorrow, but haven't been able to get near the water because the gators are mating, and they're really reactive. Yesterday, I was able to walk down and pull it in. I had to so I walked down, couldn't get anywhere near the water, so had to come back, grab a PVC pipe, because it's drifted at this point, to grab the rope that thankfully was all janky, so it was grabbing the plants while it was dragging by. Thankfully, there were 2 kids throwing rocks in the canal that was distracting the gator. The gator was like snapping all over the place like a dog or something, and I was able to at least get near the water line to get the rope and drag it up, but I haven't been able to do anything since then, and I don't have a pump. And I don't know if maybe I could get one on Temu for $1.43. I don't think I'll get here in time. I think I'll be fully submerged by the time I get here. So I'm thinking of just trying to siphon it with a garden hose from afar. I don't know if my lungs can. I know I'll figure something out maybe, hopefully. I have to, but the other idea was essentially making a bucket on a rope and throwing that down. Not on a rope though. A way to extend your reach is you just slip it through PVC pipe. So you can hold the PVC pipe and be able to at least get it in the boat and like lift it out like that. You just have to hold the rope at the same time. But maybe if someone holds the rope it'll be easier. And like poles and you hold the a heavy schedule would be most suitable for that. But anyway, so there's that on tomorrow's schedule for me. But also grabbed this and got 2 of these, so could have got one too. There's quite a few copies online. I think this was $5. fly fishing Tidewaters. It was pretty spot on to the target. And another one that, like, I'm just really excited to focus hopefully soon, please. By Tom Earnhardt with an introduction by Lefty Crew. And one more, I think. Well, there isn't one more, but like, this is really have a hard time gauging some stuff on the hatches and like that aspect of choosing. So found this, which seemed pretty ideal, and I like the size of it, so yeah, it's a good amount of information. And I believe this one was $4.70 something cents. And sometimes I'll have the same listing of a book a few cents less. So it's really worth looking at them. Yeah, but yeah, it was just great. And then the other thing that I just couldn't pass up because really wanted something on deck on this because, you know, power's not guaranteed 24/7. It's fish and seafood and how to cook it. So, oh shit, no way! The Julia Child Cookbook Awards. It did have 5 stars, and I was like, well, shoot, it's the only cookbook in this list with 5 stars. And it had a good amount of pages, because sometimes there'll be like 40 pages or something. You have to be really careful. Anchovies. Oh, I'm so stoked on this. I also want a cookbook on grains, just like all the things you can do with rice or any of the other grains. Just kind of. But I think I'm good on cookbooks because I do have. I just want to be prepared as well. Right? I have one vegetables, one of it. Oh, I need one of meat. That was it. Meat and meat. But trying to find one that's like a dictionary, like each, like, you know, kind of meat has a section, but then each, like, ground or different cuts or what have you. Which I know that exists. I just gotta find it. Maybe who made that has like there's a collection. All right, I can focus. So I'm gonna start upside down. I want to stream a little too, I guess, hard to focus, so I end up tying upside down. And I'm gonna grab this piece of paper so I can doodle. I know I'll come back to these. Yeah, these are really nice. I haven't seen anything like these at any of the local tackle shops. The jigs with the spinner attached to the jig itself. Like, I've seen the ones with the bars and that kind of thing. I just like this. It looks really intuitive and compact. Let's see. You go fishing at the pet store. Right on. Hello, Ganesh Pawar Live. Let's see. I know what. Let's see what the AC is at, because I cannot I remember now. There was I saw it the other day. Ooh. Shoot. Can't remember if it was a video or like a website. Let me just look real quick at. It was a bucktail hollow. Oh yeah. Okay, there is a few. Alright, let me just play a second of it so it goes back up. Right, that was a bucktail hollow fly. That was really nice. I can't remember who posted it even. Yeah, okay. So is this to fly fish? Better than a clouser? Question mark. Yeah, that's what I saw it last night, or maybe it was even the night before. And I was like, hey, that is something I can't fish. Ah, why are you on the floor? That's why I shuffle in here, because I could break anything. Alright, so let us see. I don't know if there's some white on here. Try this out. I don't have any like decent light, but this stuff just came in a grab bag. Can't get the thing off of it. I wish they made like a re-spooler and took the thread off of one spool and put it on a different one.
It took 4 minutes to place the order, and right as the final payment went through, it said store's closed.
Ow.
I think maybe I defrosted, but I was really wanting that Philly cheesesteak now.
What time does the other one close?
That's a good question, I'll check that. But they don't have a fucking,
I thought it was open till 1.
Yeah.
The booty.
This site is so useless, it takes ages. Did you see me fuck around it for 5 minutes?
Boonies. There really isn't any takeout. And like if you go and look on Uber Eats, it's Walgreens. Probably now it's a little different because there is a brand new city. And all these shopping centers going in. The same shopping center over and over again. Copy and paste. Publix, Starbucks. And a bunch of stuff like that. Get out. So I'm voting yes for strip club and they were going to put a strip club out somewhere. I don't hear any people putting into that, so every time I say that, it's kind of a joke. It's the development's everywhere, but it's the same stuff over and over again. These mass housing with the same plazas. but why wouldn't there be differences? Because then it's like, I want to go here today or there today. It's like, it doesn't matter where you go, it's all the same. Oh. They took out horse farms and citrus groves for this. Hot dog. Nice. Alright, so I just need to focus a little more. I do need to get more of these, but I'm not too sure what they're called. So I'm gonna get into this. And it's been a day. Which really hasn't been a day, I just like, it's amazing how different my day is like when my phone's on silent as opposed to when it's not. Yes. I moved a lot of furniture. I'm trying to get one more shelf here and then move the shelf here, put that in there. Ooh. It's just little by little, quite literally, calories in, calories out, low and slow. And it's like, it's to making sense, but I never fully got a good flow going in here, so for once and for all, getting everything in places where it makes sense. I do like making collages, for instance, because I come across a lot of really old magazines. A lot of these are from the 40s and 50s, and the intact ones, of course, I'd keep intact, but the ones that are falling apart, so brittle if you fold it, it'll just fall apart, so I put it in resin, and little charms. That's not it. Still can't find my starfish though. So I'm gonna make a quite large bucktail hollow fly. And these colors of pink, blue, and limey chartreuse. Hello, Cyril, Jaren, Pesca. Oh, nice. I like your last name. I believe that is like fish related. Sounds fish related. Alright. And again, this is to fly fish. Okay. I need a straw. Straw flash bucktail. Let us go shopping, if you will. That's what it feels like. Rainbow of bucktail pieces. Did want to get this anyway. Oh yeah, put everything in here. Yeah, I really like this color. Ooh, yes, yes. So I have loads of these lavender. Find a piece that's no longer. Okay, well anyway. This trim is half of feathers. and it's really dense. It came on a skirt, but my cat destroyed the skirt, but I kept the feathers. Fold it. I pulled out a little chunk, but I placed it, I guess. So, always difficult to get back into the sitting down. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so this stuff came in an eBay lot. It's pink, blue, and maybe clear mixed together. Really nice color, like cotton candy. Like bubblegum cotton candy. So, stoked on that. And, like, these three together with those hackle feathers, because I gotta start using those. Use them up. And, it's a neat color. I think that would be nice for the, like, intercoastals. But I can't get that any tighter. I was wondering if maybe dipping this, or not dipping, sanding it would give it some more traction. Anyway, gonna zoom on in and just get going on this. Better than a clouser? Question mark. And I am looking for some more spiral bound books, whether they be field guides, pattern books, atlases, anything spiral bound. I quite like spiral bound because you can just lay it flat. I do keep clamps on me to hold books open, but can't like fold it into a smaller, like a half. So this is inspired by Reuben's jigs, Reuben Flores jigs. Got this nice pink here. And I don't have like that color quite with the blue, but I do have this like royal blue nicely. That's some of my favorite coloring right there. The one that really, they were all really just beautifully composed jigs. Like, dude's been at it for a while. I think he said 30 years. I could be totally wrong, so whoops. But anyway, the blue with pink and like pearl, blue, and pink. And the pearl was like kind of grassy. And I think the blue was, he called it bluegrass. I could be wrong there too. Real nice. So, well, I might as well keep the white on it because I can always just color it. I'm gonna do like here, so I add the eyes and not too close. Alright. For this tail here, Mustard to fly fish adds a clump of bucktail. I was wondering, I've never worked with calftail yet. Oh, wow. Not at all what I expected. Interesting. Alright, so,
Do you know where my credit card
it's open? Whoa. Hi! Oh. Oh, you know what? I kind of like this coloring too, because I want to make a few of them. I gotta, you know, more usable output so I don't stop and look. I was like, So, let's see. What's the difference in with like length maybe? Curliness? Guys, I was like, maybe I could use this for the tail. I expected this to be very soft or something. It's very beautiful. I just thought. And there's this. Feel it. Oh, wow. What is that? Manga. I really want a light color for back here. That's alright. I did find these sequins and I lost them. But I thought maybe I could add this to the dumbbells for some flash up there. I do have painted eye dumbbells, but I'm just gonna use these. They're and hey, nice, Richard, I appreciate that. Second sale on eBay is the shop name, and any of the books under $6, there's thousands of them, and there is one for 16 that I really, really, really want, and localized, but most of them are well under $6. Get 2 and get 1 free, and get 3 and get 1 free. I didn't see they get 2 last time, now I'm thinking about it. But yeah, buy 3, get 1 free. And a lot of the books, like, it'll have in product details, the page counts, so you can make sure you're not accidentally getting in a pamphlet, which they also have a lot of really cool old books. I think the fly routing in South Florida, or fly routing in Florida was my favorite find on it a long time ago. Been hitting second sale for years now. And free shipping. Came in a huge box. Alright. Oh shoot, I keep getting discombobulated. I apologize. What in God's green ocean did I do? Does anybody else accidentally open vortexes in their fly tying rooms? Crafting rooms in general. And the stuff seems to find its way, slipping right through the interdimensional cracks, because what else can oh. Oh, right on. Forgot about this limp, extra limp. The original extra limp. Modern society has me like... So, I want a lot more of this. It's just like the hair tinsel really, but this has some like ethereal, like angelic qualities. It's so light and really, really nice. Came in one of those gift bags or goodie bags from eBay. Like this is also, that stuff is like oil. It's amazingly smooth. Okay. Did I drop it? Oops, sorry. So I'm not too sure what to use for the tail, so I'm just gonna move onward with some like bucktail. I want to... I need to learn how to more efficiently or to properly present like clousers and deceivers, but I was trying perhaps for something with some like natural rhythm to it, so even if my presentation sucks, like it still has some life to it. And marabou, like how it undulates, so maybe some type of... I don't know how fox fur moves. I don't. I'm curious though. So as far as the length, this proportions are not anywhere near close to my strong suit. So I don't have a strong suit just yet, but I'll just... Oh no. Shoot, my headphones are out and about somewhere. Alright, so... That seems short. Okay, so... Oh, okay, that's it. Shoot, I should go and grab my headphones real quick. Here, maybe I could just tack this on here real quick. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. Oops. Shoot. That was my fishing towel. Let me... Yeah, let me grab the... What was it? Oh, God. The rain is melting. It's alright, though. We're good. What was it? What was I going out there for? I am making a, I'm not sure if it has a name here. Yes, it does. Bob Popovic's, it says in the, that's what it is, headphones. Alright, I'll be right back. I also remember the straw. So it did not specify the length, which now I fear is, if you've been here for a minute, you know, my fear of proportions, because okay. I do like one blue, the blue mixes with white. This stuff is so crispy. So I might head over to the hair tinsel. Okay. Walk through spider. Burnt my mouth on a burrito earlier. One day I'll discover a decent way to keep this stuff more organized. me get in here a little bit. Feels a little heavy on this side. Ooh, shit. Okay, get that in a second. Ooh. Hey, Sammy Bobo. I brutally appreciate that. I could get me some hooks. Completely out of small hooks. Dying to tie some more sabiki. And some more better thought out sabiki. Because, man, getting hooked, like, oh, it was really good. I just wish someone was there. I wish I was streaming, but to be totally honest, I didn't sleep because if I did, I would have missed out on the tide. It was at 7 in the morning. Since I overslept so much that day. Since both of these materials are very soft. Trying to squeegee. God, I gotta stop forgetting to get glue too. Well, this takes like a second to get my hands awake. Overslept would be an understatement today. I finally got some good rain and I can't stay awake. Proper storm. Some people think a tornado touched down. Their yards are completely destroyed. Okay. Now I got to make sure I don't run out of room. Because I love doing that. I apparently am very passionate about running out of room. Let's see. I don't know, like, fully what a clump means. Alright, so maybe go back a little bit. Skirt. Okay. Oops. Oh, I hope that's it. Oh, I'm not gonna cut that off it, so it's like, get that. Oh boy, I've been excited to do this though. Okay, one moment. Oh, that was so satisfying. Thread, damn it. So the tail probably could have sent it to be longer, huh? But let me get this. I'm not very good at this yet. Like knowing when and where to put tension. I don't know if you can hear that little sound. Alright. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Just trying to make it so there isn't one huge clump. Alright, so 3 clumps plus the tails, so 1, right? I think I want to start. Start getting color in it. 1. Let's see. Okay. There. Another. Okay. If I need a little extra space, I'll add a deep fuchsia in with it. Man, I forgot to like that. Brian, my brain's looking for an apartment to get back my hometown. Well, not really. Anywhere that code can code and I can actually get around and get materials. I'm gonna trim this real quick. I wish I was ambidextrous. Oh, I bet there's ambidextrous fly tires. Gotta look that up. Ooh, ooh. Oh, you can see my face this whole time. Everyone looks wild and focused. Okay. Oh, hold on. Good. They're frogs. Oh, dang it. The straw fell into the Ew. Okay. Yeah, I'll put some of that deeper pink. A long bit of flash. Hey, confused goldfish. How's your night going? Sorry if I'm late to look it down. Okay. Oh, it's hot in here. Yeah, see the just a little bit. Ow! Shoot! I'm sorry. Slipped, but didn't want to drop the book too. Oh, oh shoot. I'm gonna add some flash, but crystal flash, just a little bit on the sides. Get this other side, fold them back. Oops. Savannah. Has anyone been to Savannah, Georgia? It's my favorite spot. So I've been once when I was a kid. Oh, I loved it. just have to commit, because it's really just for some gradation. Little pokers. Straw. Okay, now let's add some lead eyes. Oh shoot, maybe I'm gonna have to do it a different way. Alright, now then I'll add the eyes, and then maybe I'll use something else for the head. Maybe palmered marabou. Just something to wrap around the eyes. Or maybe tied backwards, just on the top and bottom of the hook. I'm gonna wet this to help shape it too. Just like the video. Of course, gotta make sure that the hook stays upturned, because, I'm a beginner in many things. Mm. Try to get these eyes on. I added some GS Hypo Cement. It's the strongest glue I have right now. My bottle's broken though. Okay, right there, that spot. Need to go something, 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 something. I always forget what I'm quoting when I sing that out loud. Hey, baby, I heard you like to free. Yeah, I've been through many music phases, alright, so I judge no. Back green. Thursday. I'm not really sure anything happened except for time. Got these. Alright. Must be the front palmer that. These I'm not too sure, little poofs, but got these recently in a goodie bag. Also, real quick again, this color combination is inspired by Ruben Flores Jigs, and you can find him here on YouTube at Ruben Flores Jigs, as well as online at RubenFloresJigs.com. And I'm saving for these Flow Pro Classic Elite as well. Saving, it makes them sound like they're super like pricey. They're not. $7.39 for two beautiful spinner jigs. 1/8 ounce. I'm really excited for him. 20% off if you go to his channel. And this color combination is inspired by that. But not by these ones specifically, the one I saw in the stream. So I might do something else, but for now I'm gonna try this real quick. Let me see if yeah, this one is very nice, like those coppery. Mm. What happened? This feather has a bald spot for me. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna get this clip on here in case I drop it. Oh, for some reason I'm standing. Ooh. See, that's why those clips are incredible emotions. Just try to. That says you like one extra. I'm out of glue. I need to think. I need to improve the heads really bad because that's gonna be really strange shape, like a needle, which I'm not mad at, but so I think next time I'm just going to try to do bucktail but reverse tied. But let me get it wet also so I can get this bucktail down.
Cinnamon toast. And it's like full, there's a lot.
Oh, where is it that? I don't know if I'm still audible because I'm outside in the swamps. Ooh, it's cold. Ooh, spider. It's in the bucket. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, so definitely want some bucktail on it. So I'm probably actually going to try to add some. Hi, Katzen. I'm not sure how.
Wet in your hair. It's beautiful. What is it? Is that bait fish?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought, but just asking for you.
Oh, no. Check it. Silly shape. But see what I mean? So I think I'm gonna try to go in there and add something that pushes water. Yeah, let me be right back. Very nice. Well, ah. Catches people. Ouch. Jeez. It's very hot back here. One day I'll find a spot I can work where it's just like consistently breathable because I'm dying. I don't know where I made that tail tag in so long. I feel like I wasted thread. Let me try to put deeper blue. So commendation. just making this intensely difficult. Hey, Ryan. Hey, good. You're so good too. Ran out of room, but it just wasn't very nice. Bit or front bit. Wow. Oh, God. At least I have a hand on it. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's a good time to switch to the blue. Throw those away. Really sharp and rigid. So why does that feel off? Oops. Just gonna trim the long scragglers. almost. Ow. Ron gave me that idea. I really appreciate it. So do my fingers. Really bad at launch or loading the thing. For now. Should be a little better, I hope. Touch my body. Put me on the floor. Press me back. Yeah, next time I'm definitely gonna go heavy on the head. Do the same thing, like reverse tie both parts. Needs work. Have you tried any Brian Smith snake threads yet? No. That's a good see. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, there's a few things on his site that I'm like, ooh, okay, yeah, I need to get some of that. Namely the quill strips and the rubber, really bad rubber, and it's those worms. Those worms. I don't have any rubber strips. I tried with like rubber bands and stuff. Oh yeah, this stuff. It's just really thin. I used to use it in art projects. It was my grandpa's. I'm guessing it has something to do with photography. But it says chart pack, pressure sensitive graphite tape. Oh, wait, I did the same thing 2 minutes ago on a salmon thing. Yeah, it's always at that last part. Let's get anything. The marabou just like made it look a little derpy. But yeah, I gotta retie this one. And my proportions, I just need like I need a local fly shop, dang it. Cause then I could bring like all the things I've tied in and just be like, what's wrong with but it's not even like nothing's wrong with them. It's just proportions. I wish I was a little bit more sure when pinching clumps. But let me dip this in the water again. I also gotta work on the thread damming. But practice makes progress, not perfection. I learned through repetition, especially out here where so much better. So next time I tie this, which is gonna be pretty much either tonight, or I might retie it on stream tomorrow, so I'm just gonna do exactly that, but do 2 big clumps. I should have went bigger on the bottom, but that's alright. I really like how the shapes are coming out now, which took a while for me to get to this point, but I really like this one. The color combination again is inspired by Ruben Flores jigs. Tired one on the stream that I watched the other night that I was like, wow, that's nice. I really like the color combination. Time to try to find some more bucktail pieces. Well, I'll use this up first. But man, I love that color combination so much. What it is. Hi, church. So it's light pink, deeper pink. Oh, I must have put the blue back. Blue, and this purple at the tail end. Little clumps of each. I like the gradation because also it conserves each individual colors, like a little clump of each color, and it helps it like blend together, look really nice and natural. I need to get some more cement and glue. Real bad. Now I can close this door. And yeah, so yeah, I can't get over also the sabiki. It was just on this, and it was these. And I'm more than happy to send these to anyone if you want to try them. These are ugly too. Like this is like the very first attempt ever. And got them. It's just like big little darty flash darts. And it's really nice being able to fish from the seawall because you can see it. And I found that usually with sabiki, I'll let it hit the bottom and then I'll pull, like, get it up a little bit and then kind of like that. That's just how, like, I was taught to fish them. But these, I found that letting it hit the bottom, stay on the bottom, and then just pulling it up taut, it looks just like fish swimming in a current. And, like, the current's moving them, but they, like, surge like through it, just like how they swim. It blew my mind. And so I'm also looking for some small hooks with barbs, because sabiki too, a lot of times I'll just leave it down there, especially if there's a current where they're being pulled. It looks just like, again, fish. They'll get stuck, so they'll kind of stay in the same position. You see that they're swimming with all their might. But yeah, sabiki definitely gonna be getting so freaky in these parts of. It's really hard to not say it's time to get jiggy with it when wanting to touch. I lost my little bag. I've been trying really hard to keep everything. Oh, man, every time I pick stuff up, it like ends up in a color combination that I just really like. Let me just decombobulate. Keep even the weird broken bits, because eventually that'll be a scrimp. Scrimp. I do want to make some shenanigans. Oh man, I'm dying without that canal. So nice having access to just that 24/7, and it's like, kind of got used to it. Like, man, at least there is the canal. Always there. Always good. Yeah, good time. 24/7. Free. Forgot about mating season. Last few seasons, I don't think any of them chose this exact spot, but like 50 feet this way, 50 feet that way, it's the skaters, and that is exactly where my canoe is. So I have to figure out how to siphon that. Hoping there's some tubing here, because I don't think I could use a hose, maybe a tube, but I think Code has a pump. I could be wrong, but just gotta get the water out so it doesn't slip in, and really need to need to find a hand, honestly. Wild berry popped. Oh, you can see a Pop-Tart. Yeah, I've been eating quite a few Pop-Tarts. Where? I only asked because I'm hungry. Man, it's so freeing knowing that like it's not only proper but also very, like, to use this, I was sticking to the tips thinking that that was more proper and had more movement, but there's actually more movement in the side bits. The tip has that, I don't know, I mean, like, different things are more useful in different scenarios. I know that, but I just sometimes I have to separate the thoughts, like, is it proper? Because sometimes it's not a matter of that. It's just a matter of what works and what's possible with what is had at the time. Because I've focused on getting a lot of juicy colors, because that's gonna be my focus probably. Big old vibrant things that are there. And God, I can't for the life of me figure out what I wanted to tie though. I know it was hackle feathers for the tail and marabou. It might have just been a jig. But I'm looking for a few things. It's been difficult because there's no tackle shop. I live really far from anything, really. There's not even a craft store. But anyway, looking for small barbed hooks for a sabiki. More than happy to ship any to anyone. And more than happy to try any pattern because I feel like a lot of patterns could be sabiki'd. A lot of streamer patterns could be sabiki'd. I mean, really, there are a lot of them where like sabiki's waiting to happen. And I'm guessing like that's just like a rig, you know what I mean? Like the flies could be tied into mini rigs. Matter of imagination. But I was thinking about that. A lot of these streamers, like I was gonna use the doll box that I attempted. I put way too much material on the tails, the beard, and so I figured it's gonna tie those up on a sabiki and dart them around down under up here. Yes. Let's see what happens. That's why I need a tent too, because this still takes a long time. It's like I feel like it wouldn't, but it melts time being out there. So the rain. If anyone is in the Discord, I did post a picture of the canoe half underwater, which I cannot forget about that. Sometimes I'll totally forget until the sun starts going down, and when it does, it's already too late. When the sun goes down out here, it's pitch dark, like absolutely pitch. Oh, let me read those again, because, well, alright. But before it gets too late, I think I might be able to get to bed before 3. I am gonna know the colors. Oh, shoot, my bad. Oh. I've been eating a lot of Pop-Tarts, so I assumed there was a pack and frame. They were buy one, get one. Just need something. I do like things. I just try to, you know, they're very sweet, like almost not enjoyable, but man, I like to just not stop sometimes, and sometimes it's easier to just grab something. I mean, it's like nurses, right? I always laugh, but not in a haha way and like, oh wow, that's really messed up kind of way, because a lot of nurses don't have the best diets. And it's not like their fault, it's because like, where does the time come from to prepare good healthy food? Because they're usually non-stop. I've never met a nurse who wasn't like working 24/7 or like very extensively, you know. But let me run out real quick. Oh, hello. I mean, cocktail. The colors are like sprinkle cake, pink, blue, and yellow, and white. Yeah. I gotta make that. I'm gonna add yellow to the next one, but like a super bright yellow. That's one of those perfect combinations that I never really think about. See, color combinations are near and dear to my soul because, like, obviously, like doodling and painting and that kind of thing, but same thing with jewelry. A lot of times picking color combinations, you know, you're putting beads together on, like, usually one line, and sometimes that would probably take the most time would be the color combinations, but I wasn't really thinking of, like, strategy other than, like, the color wheel, but here it's a treat and a half. And I feel like it's going to be making color combinations in art and crafting a lot easier, especially in art, because sometimes when like doing a gradient or a gradation of colors, there's intermediary colors that I never think about, and here it's like piecing that together by hand, like the pinks going into the blue and then purple. It doesn't make much rainbow sense, maybe, but oh my gosh, it makes my eyes juice up in the best way possible. But I'm gonna run out real quick again and then probably skedaddle before it gets too late. And I will, yeah, it's Monday, so be here every weekday, every weeknight. And I'm trying to do earlier streams, but you know, not too sure when is the best, and I don't want to go on what, because I watch streams too, so there's a few streams like daily that I do like to try to catch, and that's about the time that I feel like 6 here might be a little too early for other people, and I was thinking about maybe doing multiple streams, because really just working on projects anyway, and more the merrier, because perfect timing. The mic is dead. But so I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. If y'all are on Discord, please do feel free. The links are all in the channel in the description. And if you have a business and you're a real human being, please do feel free to let me know. Because at the beginning and end of videos, I like to read them. It's a beautiful poem. So for flies and supplies, of course, we got the Flysmith, and to that I say happy birthday, and that is theflysmith.co, www.theflysmith.co. And for jigs and supplies, we have Ruben Flores jigs and earrings too, and that's www.rubenfloresjigs.com, and Ruben Flores, that's RUBEN space, well, not space, FLORES. And for rods, fishing rods, we have Gulfstream Customs, and that's www.gulfstreamcustoms.com. And for boat maintenance and repair, as well as everything you need to hit the Gulf Stream, is Tuppence Marine, and that's www.tuppencemarine.com since 1956, methinks. And for cast nets, we have Caesar's Cast Nets, based out of Miami. And that's www.caesarscastnets.com. And excuse my ignorance if I'm mispronouncing it. Maybe it's Cesar. It's CESAR. Caesar. And for machine work and fabrication, we have BSD Fabrication and Works, based out of Palm Beach County. www.bsdfabworkx.com. And on that note, I love y'all. Have a beautiful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, please do not feel free. I'm going to be tying pretty much exactly this in these same colors, as well as the colors of the Ruben Flores jig, the spinner jig, blue, well, pink, blue, and that lime chartreuse. Meant to get to that today, but after a weekend, it always takes my fingers to warm back up. But real stoked on getting hit on that sabiki, and I don't live next to a post office right now, but I do have stamps, and I can throw it in the mailbox. So please never hesitate. More than happy. Uh, happy trails. Oh, Samu Bobo. Shoot, I'm sorry. Did I miss them? Oh no, it's there. Da Rosia. Yeah. Sudaka. Lovina. Takoi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of this right. A long time ago, I was afraid of my diaries being read, so I used to write them in the Cyrillic alphabet. And a few things I had to make up. There was a discrepancy in some pronunciations as far as like being able to. I was just spelling English words, just using the Cyrillic alphabet. So maybe that's why I make my parents uneasy. I gotta laugh sometimes. But I better go before I start going like. So I feel like one of the ASMR people holding the mic like this. Alright, I'm not making fun, But happy trails. Hello, helped you out buying cigarettes, and a couple months ago you were live streaming away. What? Richard Blunt. Oh, no shite. Wow, that was forever ago. Right on.